listen, before a lot on the screen here, so and I'm sure some of you take screenshots as you go if you see something interesting. But one of the things we wanted to solve for is, and anyone who's out there in the real world in marketing or on the dealer side, one of the challenges, I always call it the spray and pray method. We get a bunch of cars in, as Steve was talking about. Maybe we do a mail piece and we hit 10,000, 15,000 people, and you get maybe a 1 or 2%, maybe if that return. So, but it's what we know and it's what we did. So what the IMC is solving for, there's been a lot of talk about CDPs out in the market. And listen, we're highly, we're big proponents of CDPs, but what the challenge is with a CDP is basically it's a data lake, right? So it's collecting all that, all those audiences, but how do you really market with that, right? So then how do you do it? And the audiences are generally really small. So our IMC has the ability, it's really two pieces. It's that data lake or that CDP, but we call it the IMC or the integrated marketing cloud. And the reason why is we can immediately start marketing or activate those audiences that we're collecting, and we're collecting them directly from your website. So in the old days, there was, cookies and they're still out there, but they're dying pretty quick. We're down about 50%. So we could follow someone around a website and do some retargeting. But how would you like to know everyone that's coming to your site, your internet website, or virtually everyone, be able to identify that customer all the way down to the household, even if you've never had any information from them or if they've never submitted a form? Only somewhere between 2 and 4% of anyone that visits your website converts to an actual lead, whether it's click to call, text, or filling out a form. So that leaves 95, 96% of your current customers coming to your website, most of them being unidentified. So what we've solved for is, one, is we've able to identify those shoppers, those website audiences, and identify them all the way down to the household level, meaning we know exactly where they live. And by doing so, we then identify that house and we can geofence that house and we can serve up marketing almost immediately to that household in a variety of different tactics. The second piece of that is we already know we have these great customers in our DMS, and I can say this being a former dealer, we do a pretty bad job following up with our customers. Occasionally we'll send out, maybe a big email blast. Maybe we'll send them a handwritten note when they first buy a car, or maybe something comes out of marketing once in a while. But generally speaking, we don't do a really good job following up with our current clients that we already do business with, both in sales and in service. So our life cycle really is what we call that life cycle acceleration. So it's a DMS audience planner. So it collects all your information from your DMS. It allows that client or your customer to interact with a digital wallet about them. So it's about them, their car, their payoff, their current payments, their service schedule, their service history. And it allows them to integrate or kind of go into that without any type of login or anything, just a regular Pearl. It allows them to see all that information. Unbelievable return as far as open and engagement rates with Lifecycle, because again, it's about them and about their car. And then lastly, the IMC also has a piece called Nitro Leads, which is a AI web lead generation tool that allows you to put this just about on any part of your website, and it's AI driven. So it knows when to come and go based on the behavior of that customer. So Steve, why don't we go into a live demo just to kind of show everyone kind of what it looks like and why we think this is truly the future of where marketing is coming from.